Let's be real. Jealousy sucks. But what if we actually listen to it? What if it was actually a signal that is saying, hey, that's meant for you too? Everyone gets jealous. I get jealous a lot. Your peers get jealous a lot. I'm sure your best friend also gets jealous. It's such a normal human being emotion, right? I get jealous the most when I'm scrolling on social media. I see my friends at the restaurant that I've always wanted to go to, or I see they travel to a place that I've never been to, or they're wearing the coolest fit ever that I also want to wear, or even their talents, like people who are really good at like dancing. I get really jealous. So, like, I want that skill. Like, that's such a cool skill that I also want to have. Why am I so talentless? I always hated that feeling as well. That feeling that like sinks into your stomach and then creeps back up, and then you feel really anxious, and you're staring at your screen like, why is your life better than mine? But this one book that I read when I was 16 to 17 years old helped me basically shape who I am today. And it's going to surprise you all, it's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm sure it's a really popular book, and I'm sure most of you have read it already. And it's basically, people read it for wealth. And that's what I intended to read it for. Read it because I want to be wealthy in the future. Because I was young, right? I didn't really understand any real world terminology or like the connotations behind. I didn't even study finance or economics. I was not a business student, I was a STEM student. Yeah, but it definitely taught me a really important lesson, and that is you can learn something from everyone. That's why I love meeting new people, because you realize there's more to that person than just their physical appearance and what you see with your eyes. The people on the streets are not there because they didn't work hard enough, and the people who are rich, not all of them worked hard to get there. You can learn something from anyone. Listen to someone who is a successful person and try and implement it yourself. You can also listen to a person in poverty and reflect on it. Anyways, I went on a whole tangent, but what I'm trying to get at is use that jealousy as a tool. Why are you feeling jealous about that specific thing? You might just scroll past something else, right? Why did that thing not make you feel jealous? For some reason, when people post about their families, I don't get jealous because I have a loving, fulfilling family. But for some reason, if someone posts about traveling to Korea, for example, I haven't been to Korea, so that's why I get jealous. From a young age, I hated how easily I'll get jealous over others and how easily I compare myself to others and how that can influence my mood. Even though I knew the concept, like, your only competitor is yourself. You shouldn't compare yourself to others. It's not healthy. Yes, I know that, but it still comes to me so easily. I still get jealous so easily until after I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It just clicked one day. What's the point of wondering and sitting here on my phone feeling jealous and anxious about it when I can just ask how they got there? This was also the tipping point where I went from a hermit to a slightly more outgoing person. I was actually interested to know more about the other person. I was interested to hear what pushes them to get out of bed in the morning. I was interested to hear how they got there. Small talk doesn't exist when there's so much I want to know about the other person. For example, let's say you're jealous of someone's talent. Ask that person how they got there, because 9 times out of 10, it was probably a really, really tiring process, and that journey took them years to get there. I realized I was jealous of my friends' drawing skills, for example. I'll start learning how to draw myself. If I'm jealous of what they're wearing, I'll try and buy it. If I was jealous of what they're like, the places they've been to, and like them being able to travel with their friends, I'll try and work hard, save money, and also find some friends that I can travel with. As soon as you start using jealousy as a tool to indicate what you actually want, you'll start seeing yourself scrolling through Instagram and seeing people at places being like, oh, I've also been there. Seeing them eat the food and be like, oh, I've also had that before. Seeing them show off their talent and be like, oh, I can also do that. Seeing them show off their grades, be like, oh, I also got that. So this is only possible if you push yourself to accomplish them. You are not going to achieve anything if you just sit in your room, rot in bed, scroll on social media, and do absolutely nothing about it. Jealousy is a tool to indicate to you that this is meant for you. This is what you are meant to do. So try and achieve them. Put yourself out there and accomplish them. Talk to people, see how they did it. learn from it, reflect on it, and soon you'll realize that confidence will just come naturally to you because you feel secure in your own body. Anyways, that's it. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for listening to the end. And I just want you to know that whatever you take away, jealousy is just a tool to indicate that this is meant for you and it's just leading you somewhere towards your journey in life. And yeah, I hope this helped. I hope you guys stay safe and well out there in the world. See you in the next one.